So, Sayed, I just want to let you know that this meeting is recorded. This is actually not a test or anything. It is just your opportunity to talk about your learning experience in my
Yeah.
class. So you have 15, we're going to do it for 14 minutes to 15 minutes maximum. And the first, how are you today, Sayed?
Uh, I'm good. Thank you very much, Andrew. And I appreciate to be in this meeting.
Okay, sure. So welcome to the class. Okay, the first question to you, Sayed, is what was the most valuable experience you learned in this class?
As you know, I'm the last one joined to the class.
Hmm.
So I'm not here at the first of the class, but it's very interesting for me. First of all, I think this is like other classes, a teacher with a book, and everyone read a book and write some letters or do some exams or other things. But I'm surprised because it's very different. You, as a teacher, make a good relationship with us. So I think you are not our a teacher. You are my friend and help me to learn more English. The another thing is interesting for me. You teach us based on uh, some positions and very fun. So I think I can learn more than traditional classes. The other things I like is my classmates because they are from all of nationalities. So it's helped me to listen to other accents and learn how to speak with others. It's very good for me, and I appreciate for your class and be attending to this class.
It's my pleasure, and you are very, very welcome. What did you find most engaging or interesting in the class?
Some funds you start with all of us. Uh, Fun compliments is very, very exciting and help us to engage in your class.
Yes. And what was the most challenging for you?
Actually, it's different than the traditional class I attending to because I want to learn from books and reading some text and listening to some records. But this class is actually it's based on conversation between all of us, and everyone can participate to conversation. It's very impressive. It's good because you check all of students. As you know, in some classes, only just 1 or 2% of students participate and speak, and others are silent. But in this class, everyone's participate and start to speak. And this is your your gifts, your talent to participate. Everyone.
Okay, what? Okay, yeah, thank you for that. What were the three top things you learned this term?
One of them is, I think, soulmate. The another one is, I think, appreciate.
No, no, I'm not talking about the words. I'm talking about um, the lesson, the top three lessons that you
Oh,
learned in my class.
okay. The most attractive things is about how to participate in job interview.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is how to answer compliments.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, these two things are very mm, attractive for me, so I couldn't forget it.
Okay. Okay. So yes, how to respond to compliments and how to function in a job interview, right?
Yeah,
Um, yes. In terms of okay, so Sayed, when you meet someone like a new student, and
yeah.
the new student says to you, "Oh, Sayed, I'm looking for a good English class with a good English teacher." What would you say to the person?
Uh, First
Would
of
you
all,
recommend Andrew Taylor or my
yeah.
class? Okay, what would you say?
First of all, I think this class is a good class for us because it's based on conversation and forgot about boring grammars or textbooks. Please work on your conversation, your speaking, and listening. So find the class like this class because 90% of it based on listening and speaking.
Yeah, so that is what you're gonna say to the student, to the new
Yeah,
student that will ask you.
yeah,
Okay, and but I just want to let you know, Syed, our class is not 90% conversation or listening and speaking. Our class is actually everything. But when I teach writing or reading or grammar or idiomatic expressions, I always use them in context.
yeah, yeah. This
That's
is the
why
difference. This is
you,
the difference. This is the difference between others. Uh, I participate in many classes in my countries. They start reading a book and do some exercises, but they don't use them on the context, on the situation. It's different. You teach us how to speak, for example, for first, first, for example, if I would reach, I bought a car. I learned it.
yes, I would, if I were rich, I would buy a car.
Yeah, I learned it, but I remembered. I learned it in 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but I couldn't use it in speech.
Hmm.
Now, based on your class, I try to use it in my language, in my speaking. It's a
Yes.
different.
Yeah, okay. So I was just saying that a lot. I mean, some students are confused that my class is a conversation class. It's because like I am not the typical teacher that will like give you paper, give you exercises, a lot of homework.
Exactly.
Yes, I want the students to be able to communicate using their reading, writing, grammar materials and topics and
You hit the nail.
impromptu
Yeah,
sentences
yeah,
that I
exactly. You hit the nail. It's different because uh, we are challenging to use the grammar, the expressions, the
in oral
words, and
communication skills, right?
pronunciation on the situation.
Yes. Okay, Syed. Um, for okay. if okay, what feedback are you going to give me, or what do you want to say about my teaching style and methods,
Uh,
like the
Actually,
energy, the drama?
yeah. Actually, you are different than others. But if I want to some things, I think you can use, for example, a green curtain behind yourself,
Hmm.
and more publish your videos on the YouTube.
Yeah,
Because
more
I
videos,
think,
right?
yeah, because I think many people like me wants to learn.
Hmm.
So I think it's better to publish your videos on the YouTube more and more.
Yes, but like, you know what I do? I only post videos that I find like that they have good quality, right? And videos that are safe, and videos that will showcase that will also help other people, not just our class.
Yeah,
Okay, you said about green. What do you mean? Because of the mirror behind me, right?
yeah, because the quality of video is not good because the reflection of light, the quality is not perfect. But
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought of that. I thought of that, and I'll see what I can do about it, because I am in a room. I am in a
yeah,
room where I like behind me is a mirror, and I have no choice but to, and I don't want to use what do you call this? Because when I do a presentation, I want the students to focus on the presentation. We have 2 minutes. Okay. How? Okay. So next one here is okay. So next one here is, how do you feel about, no, I already asked this, like about the classroom environment. Do you like the students? Do you think you can learn from the students? Do you think our students are good, or are supported?
uh, I think based on your management, actually your management style, everyone uh, present in the class friendly and polite, because I saw sometimes they are friendly but not polite. In this class, everyone attending to class by person, they are friendly, they are polite, and all of them participate in the topic, not out of the topic. They are participate in the topic. So it's good.
Yes, thank you, Said. Said, last one. Um, what is next for you? Like, what are your goals in the next term?
Actually, I want to can speak more than 30 minutes in English. I can speak English, but in small sentences. I want to find a better job. So I need to talk to others. I need to present my abilities and my knowledge to Canadians.
Yes. And what how are you going to do it?
Actually, I think based on this class, I can participate in this class and learn how to speak and how to listen to others.
Yes. Yeah, you're a new student, and I'm very confident that you will do very well. Okay?
Thank you very much.
In the future. So thank you so much for talking to me, Sayed. Please come to class tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Have a great night.
Have a great night. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.
So,
Bye.
Muhammad, Sarah, you have to open your camera. Yeah, you need light, Sarah. Okay. So, Sarah and Muhammad, welcome to the class. And today is your opportunity to talk about your learning experience in my class. Okay. And Muhammad and Sarah, Muhammad, you're gonna speak first, but keep it short. What was the most valuable experience you learned in my class this term?
Okay. Firstly, thank you for this opportunity, Andrew, and I would like to thank you for all of your efforts, all of your uh, elevation for us, and powerful. I appreciate uh, your effort to make the class and the learning more fun and more easy. Actually, I like uh, the part when we are learning in the same while we have fun. We don't have pressure during that, and of course, your energy during the class, empowering us more, and I like it really. I hope you continue in that, and that's in a nutshell. Just
Yeah, that's why I called my YouTube channel Taylor Empower.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Sarah,
Yeah,
Sarah, what was the most valuable experience you learned in my class?
yeah. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say a big thank you, our teacher, for all the support and for making learning fun. We really appreciate your patience and hard work. To my classmates, it has been great. It's been a great learning with you all. Even though we are online, we we've helped each other and and each other and had good time. And thank you a lot. I can appreciate the word and to my teacher and everything I learn in a easy way. That's way that Muhammad said it's a fun, no hard, no like no pushing, just a fun, easy take.
So,
Like it's a
Sarah, for
friend.
you, yeah, Sarah, for you, what were the three top things you learned in my class?
I learning how to interview the make when you go with places. I learning how confident you come and you talk to people, other people, because I'm shy person. Even though the camera always I didn't open because I'm shy person. I don't like and I learn it as like how you explain everything is and when I read something I make a mistake I never saw any teacher say this is not correct you have to say again and you have to do this the
Oh, you like that?
yeah bushing I like a bushing a lot because I when I came here I wanted to lean in something I don't can just see something wrong and then go I don't want it that I want to correct myself and
Yes.
I can't read many books in my home, but I need a teacher helping me.
Thank you, Sarah. What
Yeah.
about you, Muhammad? What were the top three things you learned in my class?
I think as she said that the to be confident when you are talking. This is I got it from you. Yeah, and to be more uh, listening or to give yourself to listen to the other party,
Mhm.
and if you don't understand you can rephrase the word or the sentence and
Yes.
asking in the other way. So you got, it's this is the most hard thing for us as a foreigner here to understand the other party, especially if he's speaking partly. So you have to play some time and to rephrase the sentence and ask them in polite way, in funny way, sometime to get and understand what he's saying. And of course, I like that the class is fun and no pressure, and the weather of the class all like
The atmosphere, right?
it's like yes,
Yes.
family and joking most of time. So this opportunity is really uh, grateful for us. Yeah.
Yes. And but for you, Muhammad, what was the most challenging for you in my class?
The most challenging, uh, the grammar is the hardest or the most challenging for me to, but I like the way you do it, as repeating, as let student read, so
Hmm.
you can give the student time to understand the grammar,
Yes.
not and giving some example. Sometimes the sentence you give the example from the realistic and from our real life. So
Hmm.
this can be also more effective, since we automatically use our brain, try to use it in daily life.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Thank yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Muhammad. What about you, Sarah? What was the most difficult thing
Yes.
for you in our class?
Yes. I can say only the idiot sometimes,
The
and
idiom.
yeah, idiot. Yeah, words. Sometimes when we have a sentence, some words I never saw, and then it's challenging me.
Yes.
But you
Okay.
student and you helping me because
So you have no problem with time,
no,
uh,
no,
you know what I mean?
I
Like time or personal reasons, nothing?
no, no, no. I'm happy
Okay.
everything we have, and I appreciate a lot
Yes.
you
So
and I did.
what was, Sarah, what was the most engaging for you? The most interesting for you? Like, for example, when you come to my class, you say you're happy. Why?
The interesting thing, and I never learning before, it's the more speak. I never got the first I speak. I got maybe more than like 5 minutes is your class. I
Mm.
never get that. That's my first time I opportunity my speak.
Are
I
you
can
sure?
speak. Yes, I didn't get that chance before.
So yeah,
Uh,
so you find it
y-
interesting because I gave you a chance. Like in my
yes,
class, you
yes.
always have a chance to speak, right?
Yes, I wanted that because I didn't. I am not like like too much socialist in people. I'm saying I didn't see the different people. Always I see my country people, and then I didn't get the
Yeah,
chance to speak English. Yeah, I know how to
yeah,
read, but I want to more speak.
yeah. Thanks, Sarah. What
Yeah.
about Muhammad? What was the most engaging, the most interesting for you in my class?
yeah. Of course, I like I like that to hear English from you. So I hear the English in correct way. When you hear from teacher, and he's academic, and he has good experience and education. Of course, when you hear in correct way, so this is a big chance for me learn it, and the opportunity to speak or to read, or sometime to hear the other people also, especially the people who are the level higher than me or same level. So Of course, I like that part. So this part, when I hear them, that make me trying to be make some competition between me and myself, to be better. And if you see somebody better doing that in better way, in the best way, so it's challenging for yourself to be better.
Yes. And Muhammad, if one new student says to you, "Oh, I'm going to Andrew's class. Oh, Muhammad, is it a good class? I'm nervous." So what would you say?
I actually, of course, I will say that don't be nervous and just be happy that you are in Andrew class, because you will never be during the class in tension or under pressure or feeling that like a traditional way of studying, teacher and student or something like that, or you have to do something in interesting to that because the teacher is understanding that, and he has the perfect way how to uh, evaluate the people, evaluate the new students. Especially, I know that whenever the new student come, you used to let them introduce
Yeah, introduce
that,
themselves. So they
yeah,
figure out the
themselves,
smart way
and
of
that
making them.
to get from them some information and to evaluate the new student in the same way. I know
And
that.
also to make them feel welcome,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Make them feel
exactly.
welcome. Yes. Okay. So, what about you, Sarah? If
Yes,
if your family ask you, Sarah, how is your teacher? Do you have a good teacher? What will you say?
yeah, yes, great. I said the class is great and the teacher is helpful, and we all learning a lot together, even online, and it is a great experience. And you lucky person if you go the Android teacher.
Yes. Okay. And then, Sarah, do you like my teaching style, my teaching methods?
Yes, teacher, you have yeah, a lot experience how you teach the like psychology students.
Psychology.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are
because
correct. I use a lot
yeah,
of psychology.
psychology.
I use a lot of psychology in my class.
Yeah, because I'm study before psychology. I know the
So
way
you know
you
what
talk.
I'm doing, right?
Yes, I know you learning too, and you have a
No, but
the
Sarah, I just want to let you know
experience.
I use a lot of psychology, but what
Oh,
I say to my students is real. Yeah,
yes,
you know what I mean? I don't lie to my students about something,
yes,
about
exactly.
their skills, right? When
Yeah,
I say you are excellent, I like the way you said this, like it's real.
yes, and I saw you know many cultures, and it
Mhm.
is make you like more experience, and the way you
Yeah, and I
explain
am in,
is
my
different.
secret, Sarah, is because I am interested in learning about cultures around the world.
Yes,
And
that's
and because I know that knowing more about cultures makes the person more effective and
yep,
more intelligent. Like so
yes,
that's why I
yeah,
know bits and pieces of
yeah,
cultures around the world. Well,
yeah.
what about you? Let me ask Mohammed because we only have 2 minutes. Mohammed, do you like my teaching style? Like
Yeah,
the
of
way
course.
I teach, the way I talk to the students, the way I present the lessons.
Yeah, when you because I know that you are friendly with everyone, regardless the cultural or religion. I know that you even you try to make that sometimes trip outside in a restaurant meeting and in Facebook, in YouTube. I know that you are friendly with everyone. This
Mhm.
way, make it easy. Of course, when you feel that the relation between teacher, not like teacher and student, just you are talking to your friend, joking, kidding, and talking whatever you like. Uh, this is the perfect way to learn. I like the tools also you added to the class, honestly, especially when you put your book, the reading, the grammar, you put it inside in some way,
In
example or instant, and that that example is touching our life.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah,
So,
because like yeah, when I write sentences and conversations, Muhammad, I want to make sure that my conversations are not only about Canada, but also about the experiences of the
yeah,
immigrants.
yeah,
Because in that way you can connect. When you can connect, you remember the lesson.
yeah.
Okay. So
I
I'm gonna
figured
let
out that. Sorry. I figured out that also you put some name of the student in your example in your book.
yes. Yes, yes.
That's
I
that
sometimes
the
mix them.
person when the person see his name inside the example inside the book. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Last one. Diana is here. The last one is, what are your plans? What are your goals for the next term, Sarah? What
Uh,
do you want to do next after this class?
yes, I want to teacher continue until the grade 9, and my plan is to be the go the college or the university, be to nurse in the future, and I wish I come back your class again and I building myself more.
Yeah, yes. Okay, what about Muhammad? What are your
Actually,
plans?
I yeah. Uh, my plan to not stop learning English, especially. I have now college already, and I will finish the course soon in April. But for English class, I feel a lot of pressure when I do the college classes, and I like to stop it for any. I would don't like to continue anymore. I just get the certificate. I will get the certificate hopefully. For the English class, I don't like to stop it because there is always something new you have to learn, and you have to be in touch always with the language. So I hope I can continue, and I hope also the government, because I hear that they will trying to stop some program for some level of student when you are in level 9 or 8. They don't like to these people to continue in school. I hope that will be not implemented and continue in learning. Yeah.
Yes. So Sarah and Muhammad, thank you so much for being here. I'm a little bit late for Diana, but it has been great talking with both of you, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Come to
Okay.
the class at 6 o'clock. We're
Thank
gonna meet everybody again tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take care, and I'll see you.
See
Okay.
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Diana. So Diana, I'm so sorry because like Muhammad and Sarah, they were together, right? So I have to fit everything in 15 minutes for both of them. So
It's
Diana,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Diana, let's talk about. I'm gonna see you on the 30th, right?
yeah.
Okay, so Diana, let's talk about your learning experience in my class. And my first question is, what was the most valuable experience you learned in Andrew Taylor's class this term?
Uh, Too much thing, but especially to give us to speak up what you have.
Hmm.
Speak up. Don't be quiet. Don't be scared like that. So before I was thinking, oh, what if I say long? But now you tell us, speak up. And that topic you give us as compliment.
Hmm.
He showed me too much thing, and I changed it already. Before it was, oh, someone talked to me and I say, oh, yes, okay, yes, like that. But now I don't care. If I say long, I don't care. But I feel confidence.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Yes.
saw a big change in you, Diana. You really became very confident. And not only very confident, you also became more fluent in English. And I discovered that you have a lot of intelligent ideas to share, in the class. So I can't wait to meet you in person.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Diana, what were the top three things you learned this term? The top three things that you learned in my class?
Top three. I think for the first time for me, when the first time I came here, so until now, I feel like to speak and to try to find more thing than how you teach us. I'm not going to get everything from you. I have to find myself another place out of to meet people. So to find myself, how can I build myself? And I learn it from you.
Hmm. Yes. And what was the most challenging for you? Okay, no, well, let's start with a positive. What was the most interesting for you in my class? The most engaging?
Most interesting was how can I be this level? I'm here maybe to six. How can I be seven, eight, nine? And how come I go up? So this is my, and now I feel like I can continue and I can maybe get courage.
Mhm.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's
So, which means now you have more hope that you can actually do it, right?
too much hope.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes. No, you see, a lot of hope.
a lot.
Like a
Yes,
lot
a
of
lot
hope.
of hope.
And what was the most challenging for you in my class?
Yeah, I don't really challenge to speak. So first of all,
You're actually, you're
background.
actually,
Our
you're
background
actually, your speaking is actually very good.
is from you.
But
Yes, teacher background. We was studying English, yes, but just write in the book, exercise on a book. But we don't know how can I speak this. How can I start conversation with someone? How can be?
like in real life, right?
Yes, yes,
So that was the challenging part for you is you can speak, but you you're thinking like, how can I transfer this skill when I'm outside of the classroom?
yes. Even if when
Okay.
you were asked
So,
a
but this
question,
one is not about skill; it's
mhm,
about confidence. You
confidence.
need to be more confident. And okay, so and what was um, okay? So no, the next one is if a new student or a friend or a family member ask you,
Mm.
"Oh, how is Andrew's class? I want to go and learn English. Should I go to Andrew's class?" What would you say to this person?
Oh, first of all, I have to say it's Andrew Taylor is not teacher. Like how we treat how we know teacher treats a student. Andrew Taylor is like a father. It's like a friend. It's like when your mom teach you do this. It's not really teacher. It's not really to teachers. It's above of that. So when we are coming in your class, I'm not telling you that. I'm honestly, I'm telling you. It's a feel like it's not. I'm not coming to school. I'm coming to meet like my friend. Even if you feel sad and you're coming here and you start to smile, oh, you say, oh my goodness, let me stop to be sad. I have to smile too. Yes, and you can come close to understand what you have to do. So Andrew Taylor is not teacher like as a name. It's different totally, like other teachers.
Yes, thank you so much, Diana. Diana, what do you like? What do you like? I mean, tell me about my teaching style, my teaching methods.
Your teaching method is a different totally because now I meet different teacher, but for you, you have different. style, and you have, you know, I don't know if we read as our brain, I don't know, but every style you have to, you are here newcomers, you don't know English, but I believe you guys, you know English, so speak that you have. Yes, how you teach us to speak out. Speak out. I'm not coming here to teach you. You speak up like that. So that's how it's a different. And
Yeah.
that way, that's how we get courage and that's how we get confidence.
Hmm.
Yes, that's how we get confidence from you.
Yeah. Thank you, Diana. And Diana, what do you think about the classroom environment? Like, the students, the energy. What do you think about this? Do you think the
Uh,
students are happy in my class? Like, why are they happy?
First of all, I have to tell you this. When you have a good teacher and you see something coming from how teacher treat you, how treat, how teacher treat us, that's how everyone to want to come to you at that time. No one want to miss because of everyone. Everyone, even if you are going to miss, you feel like you are miss too much thing today. So how you treat us, like it's like family. Yeah, it's like family. That's how everyone coming here, they feel like you are online class, but it's a different. We are like in personal class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you see like how students are like when they're in the class, they're smiling all the time.
Yes,
Do
that's
you
what.
see do you see Evelyn,
And
Elio?
I'm telling you, and now we feel like we are the same place. You can think maybe last week we meet. It's you can understand we are online class. I have online class on Saturday, but it's a different totally.
Hmm.
Our online class evening we are like in personal class, so it's a different. So that different we have as a student, it's because of you, it's from you. You give us to like to love what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, Diana, you said something that nobody in this interview has ever said to me when you said this is an online class, but you feel it is an in-person class.
It's a
That is
different.
beautiful, Diana. Thank you so much. I'm gonna share that idea with the teachers, with the other teachers. Diana, last one. What are your goals for the next term
Next
and
time,
beyond?
yeah, next time I think I want to continue English class evening. So after that I can join porridge. So the time I came here, I see, okay, Canada, I have to have knowledge and I have to get education.
Hmm.
So about that, I have to get a job and I can join to class and a job as I continue to college, university. So my future, I feel like I can get be a doctor or businesswoman. I like business. I like business.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Diana, like, good luck to you, and I will see you in the bowling activity. Okay.
Yes.
So now, Diana, Aline is already here, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna let her in. No,
Yeah.
just okay. Don't go yet. Just say hello to Aline, and then you say goodbye. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Aline is coming. You actually have 1 more minute, so it's okay.
But teacher, I have a question for you
Okay,
before
go ahead.
I'm leaving. Do you think at our level we have now 7, 9? Do you think it's easy to join college?
Yes, when if you're level 6 minimum, you can join college,
Okay.
but not university. For
Yeah.
university, you need IELTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So on the weekend class, Diana, if you want to take IELTS on the weekend, like in the future, do it. It's better to get ready early than late. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So just say hello to the
Hi,
Aline.
hi, Arine.
Hi, Yaro. Hi, Diana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
So
good too.
yeah,
Okay.
Diana is
Bye.
just gonna be finished. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so
bye
Diana,
bye.
bye
See
and
you
see you.
tomorrow.
Oh, Diana, see you
Bye,
tomorrow, okay?
Diana.
Yes.
See you tomorrow, Diana.
Yeah.
See you, Diana. Bye bye.
Alini, how are you doing?
I'm good, teacher, and you?
I am very good. Today, I just want to let you know that this meeting is recorded, and we're
Okay.
going to talk about your learning experience in my class. And, oh, why Luis is here?
It's
And
Evelyn.
why Luis is here? You should be with Evelyn. Luis is, okay, no. Luis is 7:15.
30 minutes earlier.
Okay, you know what? Let him in and then tell him his
Okay,
schedule.
sure. Sure.
Yeah, okay. So Aline, just to let you know that this meeting is recorded, and today our focus is talking about your learning experience in my class. Okay.
Okay.
So yes. Aline, first of all, I'd like you to okay, what I like to share with me the most valuable experience you learned in this in my class this term.
Okay, it's challenger to to get just 1 point because I think your class is a turning point in my English life. Nowadays I can talk. Yeah, I can get a Uber, for example, and talk with the driver. I can talk with my children's teachers. Um, I can go to a teacher meeting alone. Yeah, I don't need my husband with me anymore all the time to speak. I speak in Portuguese with him, and he speak in English with the teacher. I don't need this anymore. So it is amazing, teacher. It's too much for me. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Thank
So
you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that, Aline. Like because also one of the reasons why we teach English is like just to make sure that you can survive, that you can manage yourself in Canada. Like going to the teachers' meeting and you understand the teacher, you can talk, you can interact, is a very good success for you. Okay,
mhm.
Evelyn. Like what was the most valuable experience you learned in my class this term?
Well, actually, I have had many experiences in here, learning many things to learn, many things I have learned, and one of the thing is, for example, when we were practicing the impromptu answers for any kind of situation, this kind of exercise has taught me a lot the how to be prepared to give answer. For example, specifically when, for example, with the compliments, it's something like look like simple, but
Mhm.
it's hard sometimes because I think it's part of the culture sometimes that we tend to don't answer or only like you say move the our head or as,
Yes.
like saying okay, but we are like without words.
Hmm.
So for me, this kind of exercise is very important because we need to learn more vocabulary, more expression. We have to, so everything, every time that you put this expression, like idiomatic expression or answering to this kind of situation, like the different many kind of situations you put up to you taught us. So for me, that one has been very
Valuable.
important for me, valuable, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evelyn. And what was Evelyn? What was the most interesting for you? Like, for example, okay, it's 6 o'clock. You're coming to Andrew's class. What makes you excited?
Yeah, the well,
Every time you enter the class, your face is relaxed. And when I ask you a question, you will start with a smile. Yeah,
that's true,
I
teacher.
told, no, I told. So I told Sarah that. I told Sarah and Diana about you.
Oh, really?
So what makes you smile? What makes you wanna come to class?
Yeah, the first thing because I want to learn more. I want to learn more English. I want to be better prepared to communicate with my coworker, with my
Mhm,
future environment, work environment. Because as I told you once, I have the hope to get a better job.
mhm,
So for me, the learning this, I have desire for learning more English, and for me to be with you like a teacher that I saw you always like you are happy to teach. You're
mhm.
happy to teach. You are always looking different ways. You are not like we're
Yeah,
going to see this YouTube video and you're gonna you learn if you want and if you don't want to learn. No, you are always trying to make us participate to all of us too. So for me, your personality, I think, is one of the things that I like. I like also to come
yeah,
back and here every day and learn more.
yeah.
So
Thank
that
you.
motivates me, believe me, because if no, maybe I will left this class long time ago,
Yeah.
definitely. But I enjoy the
You
class.
would have no, you would have left.
I
Perfect morals.
yes,
Yeah, you
certain.
would have
Yeah,
left the class
I
long
would
time ago.
leave. I would leave.
No,
I would leave.
would have left.
I would have.
Would
I
have.
would have. I would have. Okay, I would have left. Exactly.
What about you,
Just long
Aline?
time ago.
Aline, it's 6 o'clock. Oh my God, I'm gonna go to Andrew's class. What makes you like? Oh, I feel good going to the Andrew's class. What is it? What is your motivation? According to Evelyn, like what is your motivation? What makes you excited to come to my class?
Your motivation, 100%. Yeah. Your motivation, your classes are very well prepared. It's not leave the students alone and do it yourself. No, you are together. You are with us all the time, motivating and trying to get good feelings, to bring good feelings for the class. And we speak with you speak with everyone at the same way,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see my evaluation day by day, understanding you and the other students better day by day. So I think it's my most motivation in the class because it's not easy, 3 times a week at during
At
2 hours
home,
with
you know.
yeah with kids at home. Yeah, it's hard, but your motivation makes me feel motivated too.
That's a good sentence to say. You are a motivation, and it makes me feel motivated to come to your
Yeah,
class.
yeah,
So, like
totally.
Aline, what was okay? So, Aline here, what like if you're gonna think of one one top thing that you learn in my class, what would it be?
Um, I think prompt answers.
You like the impromptu?
Yeah, a
Yeah, and
lot.
I think that was yes, yes, and everybody liked it. Actually, Evelyn mentioned that. Like when I taught that class, that lesson, Evelyn also mentioned that. Like this is one of the problems of many people. Not,
Yes,
yes,
actually, yes.
like you know how to answer, but to answer, bam, right away, it's not easy.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
know, and so a lot of people they just say yeah, ha, ha, because they can't think of an answer.
Hmm.
Okay.
and teacher, the reading um, that you gave to us during all the months, the reading, the right way to read. It's crazy. I feel that it blocks my tongue. Do you know? Do you
Mhm.
know what I mean? I feel that my tongue is like freezing, and now I can talk. I can pronounce the words. And I think it's because of the reading. It helps a lot.
Yes. Yes, like everybody has a chance, right? Yeah, so
Mhm.
what about you, Evelyn? What was what was the most engaging topic for you?
Mm, well,
Like top of the list.
yeah, like the topic, for example, one of the things that I like lately, I remember, it was the sentences because you taught a lot of grammar too, right? That is perfect because when I studied English long time ago, well, uh, many things I have forgot.
Ten.
I have forgotten, but one of the things I can remember right now, for example, about um, maybe the use of if. We didn't use too much
Like
this
contraction,
one.
right?
Yeah, the conditionals.
Oh, if.
Conditional we were doing, but I think we didn't cover all, but we use one that is with the wood that we were practicing just before. So that one is one of the topic that is very interesting because help us to express
Yes.
ourselves in the proper manner of about things that we want to express easily in our language because in our language it's very easy to talk like that with the if or thing that we would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but this was like I taught you if with unreal conditional, right?
Yeah,
That's why it
yeah,
came with
like
a result clause
mm-hmm,
that contain would plus present, simple present.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, okay.
exactly.
So now, Evelyn, what would you say to a new student about me? Like, for example, there's a new student. Oh my God, Evelyn, I'm going to Andrew's class. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think it's a good class? What would you say?
Yeah, I would recommend this person to come to your class because he's gonna learn many things in different way. He's gonna learn how grammar. He's gonna learn reading. This especially the intonation that you always are teaching us how
Yes.
to intonate our reading. Like Aline told you that this is gonna help you because sometimes you have to learn in front of other person, and if you don't know how to read and or give the intonation, you're gonna be
Mm,
like ashamed, right? In that situation, embarrassed. But for me, I'm gonna I will tell him go to this class because teacher Andrew is gonna teach you is gonna prepare you in all different ways in listening, in reading, grammar,
yes.
so speaking. He's gonna one of the things that I like is that when you correct us our pronunciation. So
Mm.
anything that we're pronouncing, you say, okay, after you finish, and then you give us the feedback about
And
that.
the way I correct people is very very nice. Remember, like
Exactly.
I
Always.
let
You
I let
never
you
feel
finish.
make us feel like bats. No.
Yeah, no, I let you finish, and then you thought you were so good, and then I say, Evelyn, can you please go back to number 7?
Yes, exactly. So I would say that because you're gonna receive that feedback and you're gonna change, right? You're
Yes,
gonna change that part. No, you have corrected me several times. I know, and this is one of my mistake or my problem that I can recognize. I say, oh my God, I have to.
yes,
But
yeah,
do you
Evelyn.
do you understand also that when we have certain age, and like you say, we are coming like with this thing with this chip. I don't know how to say. You use one word, so we have to reset that and learn these things. But it's very hard because you use one expression that is thing that we have been learning bad from before or from the
Oh,
beginning.
fossilized,
Yeah,
fossilized. Like you've learned something in the past that you cannot fix in the present
it's very
because
hard.
you learned something wrong. Okay,
Mhm,
Evelyn, we are running out of time. Let me talk to Aline.
mhm.
Aline, what would you tell? Would you recommend my class to another student?
Absolutely. I will say that the class is amazing. Just trusting in you, trusting the teacher, and do your part. and I am sure that you will learn English. Yeah, you will
Yes,
improve your English.
yes. And then Aline, what how do you feel about the atmosphere, the learning atmosphere in the class, the
It's
teacher, the student
amazing.
relationship, and everything?
It's amazing. Everyone trying to help each other, and everyone are learning together. I didn't feel judged anytime.
Mhm.
The opposite. Yeah, I feel compassion. I feel empathetic, and yeah, I could. I think is the one of the reasons that I can learn. Yeah, because we are all together, learning together, and you can support everyone.
Mhm. Yeah, so like if you think about especially Elio, right? Elio and Luis, they're very supportive. Elio,
Yeah,
Luis, very supportive. And Safia is good, Monica is good, but they never judge anybody. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And so like
yeah,
you said, like, and also Sarah and Saiful, they're trying to really push themselves to be better, but they never lost their confidence. Okay, so one of the students actually last night told me this, right? They didn't mention any name, but they mentioned, they said to me that I'm so patient. I'm so patient. And they said, oh, teacher, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at your face, and you're so patient. Teacher, I'm not like this, but you are. Eh, eh, you are so patient. And then Elio said to me, it is a gift. It's a blessing from up there, yeah, to be able to do
yeah.
this, yeah, in the class with all these immigrants, and we are all like online. And Diana said something beautiful. She said, this is an online class, but I feel we are in person.
Yeah,
I
Do you feel
agree.
the same way?
Yeah,
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 it's
I feel, yeah, like Diana said, and I was surprised about this because I thought of this in the past, but I didn't really know if it is working that way. Yeah, you know what I mean? So Evelyn, what is next for you?
well, I would like to continue with you. I would like to continue learning more,
Mhm.
and maybe I have to. In fact, I during I am doing my work, I can use the earbuds. So I'm listening and I'm practicing the listening. I listen podcast for English classes. So always when I have time, I write down the expression that I don't know because English is like, I think if we study from now until the time that I need to live this life, I will never finish. So because it's very extensive. So for me, it's continuing learning. I want to continue learning my English
Yeah,
and
yeah, don't leave your English class because
no,
yeah, like like one student, I think Monica said last night, in any situation there is always something to learn,
mm,
you know.
always
And then
total.
I said to Monica, oh my God, you reminded me of my boss in the past. My boss asked me to attend a workshop, and I said to my boss, I've already done that workshop. And my boss said, Andrew, I need your face there in the workshop. And you can always take away something, little things from every activity that you do. So never give up. That's what my boss said to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. It's
What
true.
about Aline? What are your goals for the next term and beyond?
uh, I intend to improve my English, continue to improve my English, and I will try the IELTS test to start the psychology university here. So yeah, I think will be a busy term, but it's necessary. Yeah. So I will continue studying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank Alfred didn't come. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, Aline and Evelyn. You are I mean, I appreciate your hard work in the class, and you always come to
Thank
class, and you're always very modest and gracious. If you cannot come, like Aline, you message me and everything. Now I see all of these things, And Aline, you have very good personality. Evelyn, you're a positive person. Always keep that energy, Evelyn. Like always smiling, always, and you take the jokes positively. Yeah, you know what I mean. You are a typical Latina.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
true.
yeah, yeah, you're doing very well, in terms of your relationship with other people. And then when I ask you to like work with Elio, work with somebody, and you do conversations together, you always give your best. You always give your best. And
Yeah.
so, and Aline, from the very beginning, Aline, when I heard you're from Brazil, suddenly, I love Brazil. First of all, my very, very close friend who loved me like a family is Brazilian. And so when you came to my class, and then suddenly, I see you, you're very, very, you're so energetic and so positive, and you have this big urge for learning, and you're always focused. I see you on camera, you're doing like this, like really using your brain to focus. And then, one day, Aline, you were absent, I think for 2 or 3 days. And then suddenly, when you returned, it's like your energy was down. But I did not talk to you about it because I didn't want you to feel that, oh my God, Andrew knows what is happening to me. I wanted you to continue shining like before. And you succeeded. After 2 days, you were back to your element. You're back to your element. Okay, so yes. So Evelyn, one thing I want to tell you, I don't know what happened when I was typing your name, on the list.
I
They,
know what you
oh, you
did.
saw it?
Evening, you put me evening, and I say, oh
No,
my.
no, my computer checked me. I put Evelyn, and then automatically, the computer checked my spelling, and I didn't know my computer checked my spelling. You know what happened,
Oh,
Aline? Her name
when I read,
became
I
Evelyn.
named it.
But
I know.
it was you because of the last name and middle name, right?
Yeah, I know, I know. I said evening. Okay. It happened to me before. I was registering me to in one word that every time that you have to put your name, and then every time you have to register, and they print one paper because I registered the first time. It seemed they put evening instead of Evelyn.
Oh,
I think
really?
maybe they made the same
The
thing.
same mistake.
So every day my label here was evening, evening.
No, but you have a beautiful name. And this name is not a mistake, right? It's a really it's
No, 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 it's my name. Yeah, what happened? My teacher, the spelling change because there are people that they put Evelyn with Y and N. That's it. But my mother, when she went to the registration in my country, she put ING. And IMG, and many persons they are ING, but I have a friends with Evelyn with Y and N only. But for me,
yeah,
it's
because surely
ING.
ing means the pronunciation is Evelyn. It's not Evelyn.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? No,
yeah.
but it gave me an idea. If I have children in the future, I'm gonna name my daughter Evelyn. It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
It's unique.
I, I read that the original name is Eve, Evie.
Yeah, Eve,
We
Eva.
have Evelyn in Brazil too. Evelyn.
Evelyn
I
Brazil.
have a
Yeah.
friend
Oh,
that
really?
her name
Yeah.
is Evelyn.
But
Yeah.
not Evelyn, Aline, right? It's Evelyn.
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 Yeah,
Yes,
Yes,
Evelyn.
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 Yeah, because my sister-in-law is Evelyn.
It's
The name
Evelyn.
is Evelyn. Evelyn.
Yeah, that is the other. That is, I think this is supposed the original, no? But
Mhm.
when my mother went to register myself,
No,
and
but your
my
name, I like your name. I'm just like, I just ask you if it is really your name or it was you had a mistake in the registration. No, no,
I know.
because that happened to my cousin in California. Her name was Vernice,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one registering, her name is Vernice, and then the
Mm-hmm.
one registering the name is a Latina. She put Viernes.
Yes. No, no,
And
no. My
my
mother said,
cousin carried the name for 21 years. And when she got
wow.
married, she changed it. Viernes is Friday.
Yeah, Viernes is Friday. Yeah. No, no, no. For my mother, I think she saw something, one movie or something, and she listened that name. Or she met someone. She explained to me that someone from the United States, I think so. That's why I think that the original was with YN. But when she went there, she said ING. They put ING. Yeah, I
Yes.
said,
You know what? Let me just keep you for another minutes because if I let you go, I need to cut the recording, right? Because Luis is coming in 4 minutes. Let me
mm-hmm,
ask you one more question.
mm-hmm.
Teacher, do you
Okay.
know, sorry, do you know if we will receive an email for the school about the next groups, the next term?
Yes, you will receive an email.
Okay.
Yeah, from you'll receive an email from your next teacher, and then most likely the next teacher. I don't know if I'm your teacher, but the next teacher will connect you to Avenue
Okay.
because
Mm,
I heard that 98% of teachers are using Avenue 100%.
mm,
Okay, so just be ready. Just be ready. And if you have some lessons in Avenue that you want to save, you better save because on March 31st, I will have to remove all of you if you are not my student. Yeah, you know what I mean?
teacher,
Mhm.
but
So
tomorrow we have class or not? Yes, no?
we have class tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
You're coming to my class tomorrow and at 6 o'clock. So it is
Yes.
our opportunity to say goodbye to everybody and to
Mm,
share our experiences in the classroom.
Yeah.
And so that's gonna be at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Everybody is gonna be back, and everybody is aware that they are coming back tomorrow.
yeah,
And
okay.
so yes, okay, Luisito. Okay, let's stay with Luis a little bit for because Luis came early today. Um, yeah, so Luis, I was just like talking to Aline and to Evelyn, and we had a great time talking to each other. And yesterday I spoke with all the other students, Safia and Monica. I asked Monica, what were the top three things you learned in my class? You know, I was surprised about Monica's answer because her answer was not academic. She spoke about something beyond academic, like
Mm,
confidence, Canadian culture. She said, I learned to be confident, I learned Canadian culture, and I learned to deal with people in many situations. She didn't say grammar, idiom, you know what I mean? Yes, no, I was surprised about it because of course everybody is different, right? Everybody is different. But like there's so many things that I heard from the students, like even from Eva, when Eva said her grammar really her understanding of the English grammar became more precise because of my class, you know. And so yes, I am really and Elio said something to me that is for me like it touched me, right? Because i'm a very I'm a very Catholic person. When Elio said to me, Andrew, what you are doing in the class with the students and your passion and everything, and the way you do it, the way you are able to succeed in making the students inspiring the students, it must have come from there. It is a blessing because not everybody can have it, you know. And Elio said that to me and I was like so touched, you know. So anyway, Aline and Evelyn, thank you very much for coming today. So I'm gonna be talking to Luis now. It's 7:15. My
okay,
Thank you
okay.
so much, Andrew.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you
I'll
so
see you
much,
tomorrow.
Luis.
Good to see you
And see you, Aline. It
Bye
was
bye,
a
tomorrow.
Evelyn. Bye bye,
pleasure.
Luis. See you
See you
tomorrow.
Okay.
tomorrow. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. So,
How are you?
Luis. Okay, Luis, I just want to remind you that today our conversation, this meeting is recorded, and we're going to talk about your learning experience in my class. How are you today, Luis?
I'm fine, and well, today I went through headache and like a general uh flu. Spaghetti, a bit slight,
Mm,
but in overall, it's okay. I'm a bit, a tiny bit sad because this is our last week. Um, but I have a great experience. I have a I have a
mhm,
great time in the class. Every week, I was looking forward for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I have the chance to share with my classmate, with you, learning from you. Something that I want to say thank you for all your commitment with us. So I feel like the the passion that you the way that you deliver the class taught us how to, so the way that we give you back everything that you have gave it to us is through being here punctually, being staying here, enjoy the class. For example,
mm,
in my case, I have a busy day every day where I try to get everything done before 5:50. So to be
mm,
here at 6 o'clock and start the class. And the previous conversation, the conversation previous the class, when we had the chance to interact with the other guys, it was great. And the way that you put your ingredient to make us feel full of confidence, because we are learning and we are going to make mistakes. And
mm,
the way that you let us know that we're making any type of mistakes, and the way that you correct made us feel even more confident because first of all, we're learning. Second, we have the confidence to make mistakes because we're gonna have somebody behind us telling us what is the best way in different situations, because it's not the same saying uh, giving an instruction with your friends, like giving an instruction with your coworker, giving an instruction with your boss, and you. Oh, sorry. This is the effect from the phone. Um, it's the way. So, and you thought of how to deliver that information in different situations, because
mhm,
not everything is formal way. There's more. I feel like there are more informal way that the way that we live than formal way, and I'm really grateful for having the chance to be in class with you. Um, and the extra motivation that I have in this class, it was because of you. More than the, I don't want to say anything wrongly, but it's not because the program itself. It's because I knew there was going to be somebody there listen to us and teaching us. And if we didn't get the information or the instruction properly, you make sure that so you ask and re-ask to make sure that we got that. And in my case, me that I work with customers every day and I see people from different places, I apply everything that I learned here in my daily basis, either in my workplace, with my daughter, with my friends. I don't have too many friends, but so I apply all this knowledge, this techniques that you uh, taught us.
yes. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Luis. So, but Luis, like, thank you so much for like what you said was beautiful, and I was like thinking while you were talking, I should have created this video only you because you said something really different and very very special that I can post and be proud of myself as a teacher. But I don't want to cut anything. I don't want to cut
Oh,
anything.
and I'm not saying this one to get a good mark. I'm really honest.
No, no, no. But this is not a test. Okay, so Luis, like in my class, Luis, what were the top three things that you learned this term? The top three.
Well, the first one, commitment. So, do I have to say why I picked these three words, or just saying the words?
Say it and explain. Sure.
Okay. So commitment. So the way that you were here for us, and so the way so that transmission of commitment made us being here in the class, and we. So if you can check, I feel like I missed two or one or two classes because I want to be here. Respect, because everybody here had different cultures, and you try to put to merge all the cultures in one. And that culture was the joy, the learning, the respect, and having 3 good hours, 3 days during 3 days a week.
Mhm.
That for me is one of the top three: commitment, respect, and joy. So laughing is something that nowadays, or smile is something that nowadays is really hard to do, even
Mhm.
for us as an immigrant, that we have to go through many stuff. Um, go to so we finish here. Well, in my case, I finish here and I have a bunch of lists to do, and going out to the street every day to try to be better, and that is something that here in my case, having these 3 hours were something that I was looking for every week.
Mhm.
So respect, join, and commitment.
Yes, thank you so much, Luis. And so, Luis, like, what was the most challenging for you in my class?
Something that I'm gonna be challenging, something that is always going to be challenging for me is gonna be grammar. In terms of learning process, grammar. Why? Because the way that I learned English, it was really clumsy. Was really so. I started a program and I didn't finish that program. That's why there's something that I want to value. I want to highlight here. So I start and I end the class, and I end this level. Um, Grammar for me will be always something that I'm going to struggle with. However, I want to keep learning and strain the grammar, because, as I said before, the vocabulary you can get in a formal way sometimes, and sometimes because speaking in English is like an exercise. So you're developing the skill with the practice, and if we listen more English people, we're gonna find our ear or listening, and if we know what they're saying, we'll be able to speak. However, it's not the same writing than speaking. So you can speak fast, and the person who is receiving the message could understand what I'm saying. But when we are writing, it's when people can tell if your background is strong or not. So grammar is something that I always will need to pay extra attention. So when
Mhm.
you were doing the grammar session, I was really focused, taking notes, um, applying whatever you say, because that's the way that I can overcome that really weakness that I have.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. So, tell me about the atmosphere in the classroom.
Oh, amazing, amazing! I feel like if somebody were here, even the last two guys, I don't remember their name, Elijah and the other guy. So they got here really late in the class, and the next class they were uh, inter so speaking, saying their thought, because the way that you get made us feel confident was is something that because I feel like at this in English classes we are afraid to make mistakes, and making mistake wasn't for me a really obstacle. It was something that I have to do, or I have to be myself in order to for you to be able to correct. And I think that everybody have the same situation. So feeling respect and feeling welcome in the class, for me, in my opinion, it was it was the feature that make the class easy, easy to understand, easy to receive the information, easy to share experience. I remember, I don't remember if you, I don't know, sorry, if you remember the day that I cried because I didn't want to say something, and I told you, please don't say that because I don't want to, and I couldn't contain my tears, and I started crying, my emotion. There's something that is I couldn't haven't done with a different person, a different teacher, because you made us feel like we are like a family, and that's great. That's just
Mhm.
not, it doesn't. I feel like it's an attribute that not everybody
Has.
has.
Mhm. Yes, yeah. Thank you so much, Luis. Luis, if somebody says to you, "Oh, I'm going to Andrew's class," what would you say to this person?
Do not hesitate to go there. You're gonna learn. You're gonna enjoy. I will be jealous because I won't be in the class with you. Enjoy every single class. Don't miss the class. Don't skip classes. Ask questions. He will be able to reply to you in the best way, in the best manner. He's going to understand your way, your point of view, and you're a lucky person because you're gonna receive a class with Andrew Taylor for sure.
Yes. So, Luis, let's say you're leaving my class. Who among the students would you remember? Just one person.
In between all the students,
No, no, like like in our class. So you're leaving my class, for example. Okay, today's your last day. And then when you look back, when you think back about this class, who who among the students would you remember
there's
and
only
why?
one is gonna be hard because, for example, Aline is a great person. Joanna, so we share cultures. Elio, I love Elio.
Mhm.
Uh, Masar, Maze, Bactive. So I love the way that Bactive manage their emotion
Mhm.
and
He's
anxiety,
very
and
organic. Yeah, Bhakti is very.
yeah, really genuine. Um, so saying only one person, um, I can say only one person. So all these five people that I mentioned, um, they're I I really enjoy being in class with them. What else? Mace, Aline, Joanna, Elio, Badin, yeah,
Maybe Tatiana and Monica.
Tatiana, Monica. Yeah,
Yes.
so I can say one person. Sorry,
Yes, and I think everybody. Saiful, Sahar.
Saiful. Yeah, Saiful. That's the name that I was looking for. I didn't want to say Saiful. Oh, I love Saiful. So
So, what
he,
are your goals for the next term and beyond?
well, um, keep improving my English. So I have the chance to watch many of the video that you have posted, specifically when I was showing up, and I noticed that I have a problem with my pronunciation, with the M's, with the S at the end.
Mhm.
I have those issues, and I need to improve those all of these issues that I have. Um, so next week, I at work I'm gonna start French classes, and because here in Ottawa, if you want to improve, if you want to open your options in uh, work wise, so you need to learn both languages. Oh,
Yes. Yes. Okay. So thank you so much, Luis. It's 7:30. I will I will see you tomorrow, Luis, in the class.
okay.
Okay. So Luis, I have a request from you because in the beginning of your speaking, I love very much what you said. Do you remember those? Are you able to write them and read to the class tomorrow?
Okay, I will try my best.
No, like your intro. Like when I ask you how are you, Luis, and then suddenly, I had not asked you the first question, and you told like you gave me something that was powerful, which made me think that I should have separated your recording because this is something that I'd like that like my family would be very happy to see. Okay, so yes, so anyway, so Luis, if you can, but if you cannot, don't worry, you can just do impromptu tomorrow.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
try to write something
Okay.
that I will remember.
Yeah, good. Yes. Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
Luis. I'll say
Thank you
goodbye.
so
Okay.
much.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Luis,
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Hello.
Yes. Actually, Alfred, you are late.
I'm late. I'm supposed to be there at 7:30 exactly.
No, you are 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7:30. You're 7 o'clock. Luis is 7:15, and Alicia. Now it's the time of Alicia. Now it's Alicia's time. And
Oh,
but
sorry for me.
no,
I
no,
saw
no, no. I
seven.
let you in. I let you in because you can work with Alicia.
Oh, but even I've been waiting. Like I never wanted to interrupt. And remember last time maybe we changed the
No,
shift. I'm
did you
always here.
check
I'm always back at
did you
7.
check did you check the what's this the schedule on Facebook?
No, I didn't. I did not check. I just saw your post, other posts, but I didn't see. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I posted, and then your schedule is 7 o'clock. Okay, so
Oh,
anyway, Alicia is not here yet. She actually came. She actually came at 7:15. I did not let her in because I was talking to Luis. Right. Okay, so anyway,
sorry. And
let
I'll
me
be
talk to you.
waiting. Oh,
Okay,
sorry about
Alfred.
that. Yes.
Alfred, I just want to remind you that this recording, this conversation is recorded, and that you're going to talk about your learning experience in my class.
All right.
First of all, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I am
It's good.
very, very good.
And I'm
And
so happy.
so, Alfred, what was the most valuable experience you learned in my class this term?
Most valuable lesson I've ever learned in your lesson is mostly, let me say, according to my experience and sorry, according to what I've learned, there is you've created a lot of space and friendship. You've created the gap. You've removed the gap between a teacher and a student. And I loved it so much because you're friendly when you are teaching us. So you are open to us. You make us to be friendly to each other, make us to chat with each other as if we are family. Yes, we make up as a family. We became a family, not just classmates, which is so fun. Because if one of them is not around, sometimes I see you, the way you react, even the way the class is going to, the way it's responding, the way they respond is kind of a little bit down. And I so loving. And another thing, most of the thing is the culture, learn the culture, how to speak, the fluent, and how to get words, even if you don't have all the words, even if you don't know how to put up the words together, at least you can. There are certain words you can put out when you are speaking to someone, and I loved it so much because that those what you've taught us is the same thing that I've been also using at work where I'm working right now because I work with a lot of Canadians, especially the whites are very many where I'm working. and the way they respond, sometimes the way they collect me in case of in the way sometimes whenever I do any mistake or whenever they reply to me the same thing the way you told us. Sometimes I sit back, I just set myself, then I have to repeat what I've said a little bit so that they understand it, so that they can understand what I've said or what what my point is. And I loved it so much and so friendly. You so open to us, and you don't like anyone to stuck behind. Always have to make sure that each and everyone participate, each and everyone understand what you've said and what you've told.
Okay, thank you so much, Alfred. Alfred, what was the most challenging for you in a class?
Most challenging was like let me say not that much that I had a lot of challenges. My lack of the most challenging thing is it is, let me say, just put it in this perspective that it was me. I had a lot on my head and I had a lot to do, whereby it affected me, especially when I was attending classes. Sometimes when I'm not in a good place, sometimes when I'm with some other people, when I'm studying, and sometimes I could not even get what you are teaching. Sometimes I could go when I'm already, even much I'm online, but I was out of the class. I found very hard that I did my level best so that I joined the class. And another thing, let me say, some challenging was, let me say, nothing that challenges. Yeah, let me say it is a lesson because for me, I love learning a lot every day. Sometimes, sometimes I might say, I want to say something. Let me say, you said you give a chance to someone else, not more than not only me. Sometimes I would like to talk and you give it someone else. But I have learned that it is, yes, everyone has that. You have given us that opportunity. Each and everyone has the opportunity to speak and to learn their own mistakes. And I
Would
hope,
you recommend this class to other students?
absolutely.
What would you say?
How if someone want to join, even I've already done it before. I have a friend of mine told me I want to do ESL. Even my former roommate also wanted to also to see, he's going to start ESL. I told him I have my good teacher. It's called when you go and check on Pell. When they give you the list of teachers, you say Andrew Taylor. He's a nice teacher. He's so friendly and understanding. The way you are, the way you come, he understands you. He understands the people, the psychology of the people. Even if you are rude or greed or in the way you speak, the way you are, the way he handles you, and he knows how to calm you, and you like him so much. And another thing is the way he teaches you is the easiest way. Other professionals, other teachers, they cannot give you. They think they know, and for Andrew Taylor, he will easy make things easy for you. Teaches you as someone he knows that you can pass. Also, you can understand what anyone can that anyone can learn. That's the ability. That's the thing you put in me, and that's what I always say. I have two people, and so far they have applied for ESL, and soon they haven't asked them about what is going on, but I've already recommended them to you to Pell, and when they give them to select the teachers they want, they select your name.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Alfred. Alfred. Okay. Tell me about my teaching style or method that you like very much.
Andrew, let me tell you the truth about the way you are teaching so professional. Let me just say, not speak a lot about that. You straight when you are teaching us, and the way I want you, the method you give us is like This is what I also do at my profession. This well, let me just say that this I learned it at the university. They give you give us your like me say they give you practical, less theory, more practical. You teach the way you teach us is so advanced that some people they don't do what you do. Trust me, I do a lot of lessons. Sometimes nowadays every at 9 and I stop at 4:20. Sorry, 10:40, 10:40, 10 p.m. every day, every evening until Thursday, starting from Monday to Thursday evening. You see, the way that you teach is so that I'm not going to just read, but you interact. You make me to interact into that situation. You put the situation on paper on board, then we have to interact into that situation, which is very good. Sometimes this thing I learned it at the university, I wish I knew it before. Maybe I would have been better than what more than what I am right now, what I can do right now. This is so nice, and I really appreciate it so much. And what you have and what you do, trust me, it's more than what you think for yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alfred, for the validation. And what is next for you, Alfred? What what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
Yeah, for the next term, this I'm not sure. You say we are going to do a report but already they told me was it next week? I'm going to talk to to ca- ca- education counselor. It's going to help me something. I want to do English. They asked me to do English level 11, English grade 11. Also, I want to do math grade 11. So it's going to help me to because I want to do OSD, Ontario Secondary School Diploma. So he want to help me to get those to do certain subjects alongside it, math and English. And if there is any way that they can they can take me to your or you any way that you are going to participate in those classes, I will be glad that and happy to be in your
Mhm.
class.
So, yeah, yes, Alfred, when you leave my class, what is one memory that you will remember?
You see, let me say it's not only one. There
Many, right?
I can't say that it is only one because every day I would be telling you something different. If I whenever we are in class, I'll tell you this. Even if we meet, whenever we will meet, because I don't want this to be the last day that we will meet. That you meet in class. Next time we shall meet somewhere. Shall go somewhere. Also, we shall be meeting with
So
several.
you're busy, like, are you working?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working with by
You're
that.
working on the weekend?
Weekend sometimes nowadays looking for us I was looking for at first I was looking for the house, then after that I had to first settle to see where am I, the type of job I'm doing, how is it going to help me, and what are they going to give me. And another thing, then I knew I'm starting from Monday to Friday. That's when I'm working. Those are my working days. Saturday, Sunday, I'm free. Now, Saturdays, I thought that I'll be studying during weekends, but now no longer now. They told me no, it will be impossible. It means I'll be doing only evening classes. classes. That's all. So
Yes.
now, yeah, weekends now, weekends, especially last weekend, even that day you told us that we made for bowling and other stuff. At our company, we are going to be having a party, like get together for for all co-workers. My co-workers, we will be together that day. We're having like two of them, but those and another thing I was working on I've been working on my papers. So right now, and fish, I have a PR. That's what I can tell you. I'm a permanent resident at the
So yeah,
moment.
you have my phone number, Alfred. You can contact me anytime if you're not in my class anymore. You
Yeah,
can contact me anytime. Okay. So
yeah.
Alfred, we are done. I'm gonna be talking to Liza now. So
Thank you so much.
Alfred, please come tomorrow. Okay.
I'll always be
Come
here.
tomorrow at 6 o'clock tomorrow, so we
Okay.
can share more ideas and we can just like get together with everybody. Okay.
No, thank you so much.
Okay. 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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Saiful, I just want to remind you that your meeting is 8:15,
Yes, yes, yes.
and you came early.
Okay. Should I leave or I should stay?
Liza, are you okay if Saiful will do the meeting with you, or you prefer to be alone?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Saiful. Okay. No. No. Saiful, come back at 8:15.
Okay, 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 okay,
You
okay.
are 8:15. Okay.
Sure, 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 sure. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So Liza,
Hi,
yeah,
teacher.
because if I take Saiful right now, there will be a gap in the recording for 15 minutes. And this is not good. So I have to cut the recording, right? So anyway,
Okay.
Liza, I just want to remind you that this conversation is recorded and we're going to talk about your learning experience in my class. Okay. First of
Okay.
all, how are you today?
I'm good, teacher. And you?
I am very, very good. Yes, I'm very, very good. Liza, what was the most valuable experience you learned in Andrew Taylor's class, in my class? The most
I
valuable
think
lesson,
the most
experience.
valuable it was for me the job interview. That's what was the most valuable. Um, all the colleagues participate. Everybody makes uh, points, like helping each other with strengths and defects that you can help us to improve and working
Mhm.
on in the future. And for me is the best lesson because I'm facing that situation uh, right now. So I kind of feel like I need, of course, I always need to be prepared, and especially with the language, and feel comfortable to talk with people, and that challenge make us realize what I need to improve and what I need to be better in the next time.
Mhm. And what was the most engaging or interesting or inspiring thing that you experienced in my class?
The pronunciation and your dedication and explanations make me feel comfortable to force me to be better in each class.
Mhm.
So um, you always bring out the best in us. You make us, yeah, you care about us. That's what the most important thing in your class, that I feel comfortable and always learning something new. Even at the same lesson, is always shows up something new. Like you need to be the details is always important in your class, and each one of us has a space to ask, to participate, to help each other. and you don't feel that pressure like, oh my God, everybody's watching me or
Hmm.
judging me. No, um, I really feel like I'm learning, and everybody's focused, everybody take care, and waiting. Like you're patient with
Yeah, yeah.
us
Hmm.
is most important for me in your class.
Yeah, thank you so much, Liza. And so, Liza, what was the most challenging for you?
It's still new words, new subjects, um, and
So
my
when you
voice.
when you say subject, are you talking about like new topic, new information?
New topic, new information. Yes, because if I knew more about it, what we talking, I think my vocabulary will be better or
Hmm.
more vast. I think
Yeah,
I can say that, right?
yeah.
And that's is still a challenge for me when I don't know the subject. I feel like my voice is not confident in the answers, and I, instead of the pronunciate the sentence straight or affirmation, I question
Mm.
instead. I always doubt what I need to tell,
Whether you
or
have to do the rising or falling intonation, right?
yes, yes, yes. It's
Yes.
still challenge for me, and the timing, uh past and future is, I think, is I am better now, but the past I still struggling a little bit.
What do you mean past? The
Past
simple past
sentence.
tense, the tenses, right?
Yeah,
The grammar tenses.
the grammar tenses.
Hmm. Yes. Okay. So, like, but so I know you like the class. What would you tell somebody if someone asked you, Lisa, my teacher is sending me to Andrew's class? What would you say to this person?
Um, that's a great opportunity for you to learn, and not just grammar. You for sure gonna learn lessons and no experience for your life. You care something for your life, not just learn grammar. It's not just that. Um, and you can go and be calm, and you'll be great in your class.
Mhm.
It's
And
really enjoyable being in your class.
yeah, thank you, Lisa. Lisa, did you find the whole term for you beneficial?
The
In,
whole
in
term,
what sense? In what sense?
the
Like,
whole term,
like
you mean months? Like,
no, no, the whole term. Like we started in September, we are ending in
uh-huh.
March. I know that you did not start in September, but your whole experience in my class, did you find it useful or beneficial?
Uh, yes, and I'm really surprised, and I really learn in short time with
Hmm.
you, most than I can learn in 1 year with other teachers. That's I can say to you. I definitely learn more in the short, even if it seems like a short time, but it's not. I think I if it was every day, I think it would be great, but I know everybody has your
Or in
job needs.
person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes. And what do you think about my teaching style, my methods, my methodology?
I think it's great. um I think your way to let us perform
Hmm.
perform each situation, whatever you are reading at the time, you always make us, wow, the sentence you need to look like sad. Why you look like happily reading? So that's important. That's really
Yeah, it is
important.
very, very important.
I love it. I love it. And especially the explanation when you gave to us, when you need to explain some situation, you don't feel comfortable, you are mad, and you instead like, yes, yes, and smile is not the way you really feel, but since you don't know how to answer, um, your performance make the huge difference what you need to tell people. So for me, is the best tips you gave to us.
You know, like hearing that from you, I suddenly remember my acting teacher. My acting teacher, and I think I need to we are connected on Facebook, and I think I need to contact him and thank him, because the acting that I learned from him actually made me a better teacher. You know? Yes, I
Definitely.
studied Liza, I studied acting. You know, how to use the voice, how to use facial expression, body language, how to communicate without talking. Like I learned all of this, you know, because I wanted to be an actor. And so now, okay, I know you already spoke about the classroom environment, okay, like the students and everything, everybody's comfortable. Can you tell me more about it, about the classroom atmosphere, classroom environment in my class?
I think everyone is focused and ready to learn. Everybody's pay attention, and is our time is precious.
Mhm.
So I think everyone shows respect and waiting for each one show your best. Waiting for each one finish their sentence or point of view. So I think it's the best group. That's make all the difference when everyone is the same path
Mhm.
and wants to learn with each other.
Yes, you mentioned something, Liza, that right, that really resonated with me when you said time is precious. Okay,
Time is
you
precious.
know, I actually that is one of my motivations. Like the students work full time; they work for 8 hours a day, and then they can only come to class in the evening. And my job as a teacher is to respect the time of the students. They came here, they are sacrificing themselves by coming to the class because they want to learn. And my job as a teacher, it is my responsibility that I deliver the expectation of the students, because their time is precious. Not only my time is precious, but also the time of the students is precious. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I could relate to that. Okay. So, Liza, what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
Practice more pronunciation and um, and learn more with each experience of with my colleagues and with you, of course. I hope that I'm staying in the same class um, because I really learn and I really enjoy being in your class.
Yes. And so tomorrow, okay, just a second. Like someone is coming in, is coming. Yeah, yeah, Abdul Wasat. Yeah, okay, yes, okay. You still have 2 minutes. And so yeah, yes, you said that you wanted to learn more pronunciation. Like you have any issue with grammar?
I don't think so. I think I'm
You're able to cope with our grammar lessons, right?
yes,
Oh
yes.
yes, yes. Because one of this, I think two of the students mentioned that they had a problem following the perfect modals. You know, should have, would have, could have, and also one student said the present unreal conditional, like if and then would. You know, the last grammar that I
The
taught
last one.
in the class.
Uh-huh.
Right? And so, yes, you are on the right path, Alicia. Liza, and you. Congratulations for winning the job interview.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the recording for some reason disappeared from the system, and I only had Mace, and that's it. Like the other interviews, I did not get right. So, Liza, I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
You.
No, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
At 6 o'clock.
At 6?
Come at
Hi,
six
Janta.
o'clock. Come at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and
Okay.
I will be, yeah. And thank you so much for coming to the interview.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so
Okay.
much. See you
Okay.
tomorrow.
You're welcome.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye. See you.
Hi.
Abdul Rasak, just want to let you know that this conversation is recorded. How are you today?
Okay. I'm doing good, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
And today we're going to talk about your learning experience in my class. This is not a test, this is just your opportunity to express your ideas, your feelings, your perspectives, and other pertinent information that you want to share with me. And so I will be guiding you with some questions. And we're going to start with, what was the most valuable experience you learned in my class?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank you so much. I sincerely like to thank you because honestly, I, I, I've really learned so much from your class. Like, let me just put it this way. I think I'll have to, I will have to say that like, you are the first person I will always remember who has taught me so many things when it comes to grammar, how to how to speak as a Canadian, like yeah. And I have to let you know that there's no way I'll forget everything you taught me, and you'll be you'll forever remain in my life because I just feel like it's a blessing meeting you for my for my um for my learning, for my learning days since I came to Canada. It's something I would like to share maybe in future. And I'll yes, and I even remember the last time you were saying about like um last week, yes, sorry, last week you made mention of we have something like a souvenir or something. But I believe like you'll be the main souvenir because having the pictures with you maybe will be something cherishable, you know? Yeah.
Hmm.
I think you taught me so much from last year to yeah, I've learned so much, and I mean like I've learned I've learned the way you talk, like some of your words, the way you pronounce them. Like yes, I try to memorize them. Like yeah, so I'm so much grateful. I'm sincerely grateful to have you as my first teacher who taught me in Canada. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. What was the most engaging or inspiring thing that happened to you in the class? Like,
Okay.
what was the most
Inspiring.
engaging or interesting or inspiring thing that you learned in a class, that you experienced in a class?
Okay. Okay. I think I think I've there are various um things that have inspired me, but let me just mention a few of them. So okay, I think I think first of all, basically like the way you taught us how to speak, like how to arrange our how to prepare ourselves when speaking, and then secondly, I also get inspired by how you taught us how to how to present ourselves when in terms of the job interviews. Yeah, that's really the most important thing that I think you've given me so much idea that it has inspired me how
Mhm.
to how to position myself, how to get ready for interview. Like yeah, yeah, I think the interview aspect so far as is something that I've really got inspired so much about. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of the students mention the job interviews and also the compliment thing.
Yes, yes,
You
that's
know,
true.
giving compliments, right?
I mean the job interview. I remember the last time the other day you asked me we did the activity. I the reason why I was just using my I was just moving here and there was that I tried to memorize them. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to remember so that I'll just answer them. Because the questions were just random. This one will just bring it. So I couldn't know how to. Yeah, that's why the reason why I was just moving my hands on my head and those stuffs. Yeah. So, but later on, I think I've I've tried to read it again, and I mean, like I already have everything that you gave us, all this thing, how to answer them and the options, and I have them with me. I saved everything on my laptop, so I would make sure I'll go over and over and over to make sure I have it completely um, set within me, so that I will not be having any problem. Maybe when I get a job and I've been asked to come for an interview or something, I'll just be confident and bold enough to speak. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, yes. And what has been, or what is the most challenging for you in the class?
Okay.
Yeah, the most challenging experience for you. Okay, the most challenging topic or concept that you experience in my class.
Well, uh, for challenging, I wouldn't I wouldn't say I have any challenge in your class, but I think from the beginning, I found it a little bit difficult because the way um the system of learning or studying in Canada is different from back home where I'm coming from, Ghana. So I was kind of finding it a bit of challenge, but after a month or two, like I just felt okay. And one thing I would like to add is that, like, I just saw a very big, like, difference, because the way you teach is kind of like you make sure we understand, and then we speak, like, we do the right thing. Like, for instance, the last week you made mention of, like, if after would there has to be a present, like, but I quite remember in Ghana, most of the English teachers in Ghana, like, they don't some of them don't do that. If they're just teaching, like, they just teach you the topic, like, if the verb or adjective, they just teach it raw, like, that's it. If
Hmm.
it is reading, you just read it. But here's the case, like, you just make sure, like, you make things look simple and easy.
Hmm.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, like you made me happy by saying that, like,
yeah.
just little things that I say actually help you, right?
Exactly. So
Like
much, like,
would is followed by present
present.
all the time.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, like, there's this guy at my workplace, like, I think it's a German guy, but he lives here. Well, I think he has been living here for a very long time. So anytime I speak English, like, he just get confused. Like, so I used to have your some of your the examples you give us. I have them on my phone. Like, I just make sure I use the nice vocabs. Like, I just look at them and then make sure I use it. Because not him alone. Like, most of them at the workplace, whenever I speak, they just look at me and, like, they just wonder, like, because, and I just feel good about that. Yeah, it makes me feel good. Yeah.
So if somebody asks you, Abdul Razak, if somebody
Yes, sir.
asks you, um, or if somebody asks you, Abdul Razak, I'm going to Andrew's class. Is it a good class? What would you say?
Wow. Well, there's no doubt. There's no doubt by telling. I would just tell the person he's very lucky. He's very lucky to meet say Andrew Taylor, because honestly, I wouldn't even say much. He himself will testify, but I would just tell him, like, look, like, you're gonna see changes. You are going to see a huge change in your English speaking and so many things. Like, I'll make sure the person like I'll just let the person know how special you are and how he's you're gonna make he or she understand a proper English and how to speak in public, like how Canadians really speak. Like you're gonna make sure he or she understands everything. So I'll just tell the person, look, you have come, you have gotten the opportunity to learn from the best teacher so far. Like for me, I'll just tell you, I'll just assure you that your English, like you are going to start speaking a very quality and good Canadian English. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you, Abdul Razak.
you're welcome,
And
sir.
tell me about my teaching style
Okay,
that you like.
okay. Well, okay. I feel like this. Sorry, sir. I think whenever you teach, one of the things one of the things I observe, I observe from you is your teaching style. One of your teaching style is like you just make sure you speak the word like you always speak word, the exact word. Like for instance, like I'm not used to saying connect. Like you say connect. Like because me, for instance, if I want to say connect, I say connect. That's like you make sure you make sure he or she and pronounce the word correctly, and also like you in every activity or in every class activity we have, you always make sure everybody understood, everybody participate. Like you know how to make everyone get participated in the class.
Mhm.
Yes. So let's say, and there's one thing I've also observed about you, like when he or she joins the class, let's say by 6 p.m., you just make sure those who comes first, like you give them the opportunity to start speaking before those who comes late. But end of the day, you make sure each and every one of us like feel okay, like get impacted in the class whilst you teach. So I think your teaching skills is very exceptional. Like you just make sure each and everyone
Mhm.
understand everything you are doing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Thank you,
I'm
Abdul
very
Razak.
grateful.
Yes. What about okay? So, what about the students? Like the
Okay,
atmosphere in the class. Like you
okay,
see that everybody is very comfortable. How do you feel about the
wow,
atmosphere in the class, the environment?
okay. Well, you see, so let me just tell you this. Like, there was I think I should have written it. Like, I think last few weeks ago, like I was there and I was just thinking, I just felt like I'm so lucky to have you as a teacher. Like, I was just speaking to myself and I'm like, you're just a great person. Like, I just don't know. I feel like it's a blessing. I just feel like it's a blessing. Yeah, because in I do remember previously, like you did tell us, like every like most of your students, like whenever they see you, like they feel so happy. It's because of how you yes, because of how you you teach, and then how you make sure everyone is happy around you. So for my colleagues, I think everybody's okay, everybody's fine, and I believe each and every one of us is very lucky to be in your class. Yeah. For instance, like I like everyone. I like everyone. Like you just boost our confidence. You just make everyone happy. Yeah. So I
Yes.
just I just I'm so happy about my 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 mates.
Mhm.
They are all exceptional. Like they are all doing good. Yeah, and I can't wait to see them. I really can't wait to see all of them. So yeah.
Yes. Any okay? What are your goals for the next term?
Okay. My goals for the next term is I do believe you've taught me so much, and then I'm ready to even learn more and more from you. But I feel like there's more for you to teach me. Like you understand, so I'm ready, and I do believe with you, I'm gonna get to know much more things about learning in Canada, and yeah,
Yes. Okay, so Abdul Razak, I will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Come at 6 o'clock so we can say goodbye to everybody, and also
okay,
we
sir.
can also get together I mean online. Like
Okay, sir.
normally, if the class is in person, actually tomorrow would have been
Okay,
our like party, get together, and food eating, but we can't because we are online,
yeah,
and some
yeah,
of our students are in another city,
city,
like
yeah,
Luis and Safia, they are in Ottawa,
what I tell, yeah,
and then Mohammed and Monica, they are in Guelph, they're far, right?
wow, yeah.
And so yeah, anyway, I will see you tomorrow, Abdul Razak. It's
Okay,
good to see
sir.
you today. Thank you so much for the beautiful things that you
You're
said to
welcome, sir. You're welcome.
me. Thank you for the validation. Okay, take care. Okay, bye.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye. See you.
Okay, bye.
Saiful, I
Okay.
just wanna let you know that this conversation is recorded.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and that okay, it's recorded. And today we're gonna talk about your learning experience in my class.
Excellent.
So,
Just
Saiful, you're gonna join us on the 30th, right?
no, November last year 2024 November about
No,
7th.
no, 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 no. You're gonna join the bowling this Sunday, right?
This Sunday. No, I didn't know about it.
I posted on Facebook.
Probably I skip. Sure, I must join. I must join.
Yeah, and
I
I
must
have
join.
the address.
Sure, sure. I will check. I must join.
Yes, and yes, okay, and yes,
Sure,
I posted on Facebook. Okay,
sure,
you want me to send it to you in like private message?
sure, sure, sure,
Yes, okay.
sure.
Yeah, please come, okay, because this is our original idea.
Of
You,
course,
Vadim, and me, right?
of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, we have 12 students coming,
Oh, oh, that's great.
but this is not a school activity. This is
Mhm.
our get together.
Sure.
Okay, so Saiful,
Yes.
what was the most valuable thing, valuable experience you learned this term in my class?
Actually, uh, your question is very precise and very short, but answer is to me is little bigger because in my back home I studied from grade 1 to university tertiary level. I finished secondary school, then Bachelor of Business Administration BBA, also MBA. After I worked about 15 years in my back home with international sector, but I know the English and it's. I mean, introduced me about music. I didn't think in my life that any study or language like music. Actually, in my university life, I did also IS exam. I also did IS exam in 2010 or 11 for academic issue, but those time no one advise us or guide us about music. So you introduced me music number one. I mean the real sound, I mean harmony and strength, focus, depth, everything number one. And the others issue and others issue, you we study as not only English. Actually, Andrew, I'm really to what I say. I mean, I'm really pleased to you to get you because you teach us a lot of important things: Canadian culture, values, and courtesy, politeness. Also many history. You know, poppy flower, right? When you discussed in our class about regarding poppy, the first world war issue, then I saw one documentary on it in YouTube. I study on it, then I got the real idea. So you as a teacher, you sparked us properly. It's our duty how much we want to know much more or not, but you sparked us properly. Even more than a teacher, you teach, you always influences us for many ethical issues, ethical personality, honesty, integrity, many more things. And I'm really very grateful to have you in my life. And I'm really sorry to say, in my life from grade 1 to university level, I was not so good student, I mean not so polite student in my academic area. In my university, only few teacher, we never miss the class. Our back home, lot of political problem, if class do or not do, no issue, but some teacher we never miss the class. So you are in my life without academy, or I mean school, college, university, but you will stay in my heart, maybe until I die. That's the
Yes,
that's
yeah,
the simple thing.
I can't wait to meet you in person, and I hope that you will like make an effort to make it happen.
Sure.
Okay,
Another,
so
oh, please tell me.
okay, go ahead.
And another thing, uh, for my professional issue, from day one to last 15 years, I worked like mostly Chinese, Japanese, Turkey, and all European, as they are making almost textile mills machines. America, there are not too many textile manufacturing company like
Mhm.
Europe or Asia, but you are, so you have lot of experience the whole over the world, Europe,
It's true. It's
Asia.
true.
It's not, no, Andrew, it's not easy, it's not easy. I got Italian, they're totally different. Spanish, another type. British, very suited booted, they talk very less. If someone don't talk, how you evaluate he's okay or not okay, he's good or bad? So
Hmm.
but you talking in our class too much for everything. Sometimes you talking very unnecessary thing, but unnecessary thing means not relevant about a class subject matter, but this is very important for others issue. Nowadays everybody getting reserved. Maybe Andrew, if God send me any island, if I get you, maybe I can happy. We can talk. We can talk many issues. You knows lot of things.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And but what is the most challenging for you in the class?
In my class, challenging, nothing challenging. I tried to knock you sometimes. Finally, I didn't. Because I know my language music is not so good. Actually, it's difficult. It's difficult. Andrew, it's difficult. We are a British colony, and I worked with Japanese, Chinese, European, only to understand issue. No music, no musical issue. So
Yes, Saiful, if you could think of something that you like very much in the class, there's something that we did in the class that you like very much, what would be one of them?
uh,
Like your favorite lesson?
uh, actually, your all lesson important to me. I cannot differentiate you anyone. I saw every single day, every single issues. You are giving lot of examples, so it is very difficult.
Mhm.
It's really difficult differentiate your is good or is bad. But I request you. I tried to request you to give me more chance to study or to conversation, but I didn't do it. I don't know how you take it, or is looking good or not. That's it. That's it.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So, if someone asks you, if somebody, okay, if a new student asks you, I mean, told you, Oh, Saiful, I'm gonna be in Andrew's class. Do you know this teacher? Do you think he's a good teacher? What would you say to the person?
Andrew, this is also difficult question. Your class actually, uh, the teacher must have the quality to have your class. You are not as usual teacher. You are different class. If he or she asks me, I just advise you, just give your full focus, full concentration what Andrew says. You are not only Mr. Andrew, you are Andrew of a good family person. It's not easy in West. I saw Europe 10 years before. Whole Europe I travel. Nobody want to do, nobody want to have family life. Everyone have to enjoy. Everyone get enjoy. No one try to take responsibility for kids or whatever. I in any city in the world, when I go any city, I go any public government university, public university. I ask a student what you want to be. Everyone says, "Oh, don't know. Maybe." You are not only teacher. You are a good family person. Your kids, your family, your cousins, your everything. So if for a new student or someone, my suggestion, you are grateful, you are lucky that you have got Mr. Andrew. You just focus his all lesson, not you don't miss his single word. You see, last uh, till now I can still remember, I didn't miss your single class. I didn't miss. You can see. I think every day, every single moment I am learning. Lot of things.
Mhm.
Lot of
Yeah,
things.
thank you. And like Saiful, what part of my teaching style did you like very much, or do you like very much?
Your teaching style, your conversation is your conversation for music, this is very very good. I mean, academic grammar, anyone can go Google or book, lot of book. Your conversation, your teaching, then your one to one sometimes, then reality based, not book based, not book based. This is the best, and you can make any situation. You can make the situation simply. You can
Correct.
make the situation.
Yes, I can make up a story to make
Yeah, yeah,
a realistic situation, right?
yeah, yeah. Even
And
in COVID time, we did long meeting, 2 hours, 4 hours. In online, it's very difficult to have all students concentration. You alone, sometimes laughing, sometimes talking, sometimes making lot of words, lot of sound. Why? Just to capture everyone's focus, right? It's not
Mhm.
easy. It's not easy
Yeah,
from.
that's my plan actually. Even my PowerPoint presentation, my
Yeah,
use
yeah,
of colors and big bold letters, those are all planned to catch the attention of the students
yeah, yeah,
because I am an all-around artist. I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, I'm an actor. I'm also an artist. Like all of those things that I present in the class is a
yeah.
part of my artist gift. Okay, last question. What are your goals for the next term, Saiful, and beyond?
Sorry, I don't clear. Goals mean my professional life or my whole personal life,
Okay,
or
goals in English.
yeah, yeah. Of course, goals means in your class.
No, no, in general.
Oh, okay, Andrew. My goals here actually, I was in profession. I was salesman in back home. Also, I am a blogger. Number one, Andrew. I am almost. You can say I am almost atheist. I don't have any special belief to anyone. I believe what I see. So in my back home, for Islamic, mostly Islamic extremist, it's difficult for me there to survive. They want to kill me. So immediately I come here. I didn't be in Europe because every small country, small language, and very difficult for kids.
Mm,
So I come here at this moment. I am waiting for my any PR issue. If I get my PR issue, any positive thing, I hope if positive, maybe I will have one master degree on economics if I get chance. Also I am trying to work here in renovation, house renovation work, because what I see in Toronto, 95% people are worker, simply worker.
Hmm.
Only 5% people are officer, like boss,
Yeah,
whatever,
professionals, right?
yeah, banking or others. These 5% people getting high salary, also paying high tax. But in house renovation, this is very core demand for the whole society, all over the world. Always it will have demand. If I work this sector, I hope I can do business this sector. I told you from the very beginning, I am planning, I am thinking, I am searching some business. Then
Hmm.
in Canada, business is not easy, Andrew. It's so difficult. Lot of papers,
Yeah.
lot of issues. So my goals here, I will be with you until I will have chance to have a class with you. And also if I get my peer issue, okay, done. I have a dream to have a master degree in economics, and only for me, not a good job, not a good job, not a
Yeah,
good job.
but the problem, like, yeah, no, I am not, okay. I am not sure if they will offer me the same level, right?
Yeah,
So hopefully, yes. So anyway, Saiful, thank you for your honesty and everything. I really like you so much, and
thank
that's why I
thank
said we
you.
should go bowling, with Vadim, right?
Sure, sure,
Because I
sure.
like you as a person,
Thank
and
you,
you're
thank
very
you.
honest, and you're a sweet guy.
Ah, you
And
also, you also,
I hope
yeah.
I can see you this coming Sunday. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure,
Yes,
Andrew.
and so just check. Okay, I'm gonna send you the schedule tonight, but you can also, like, after this interview, check the schedule.
Sure, sure, sure,
Check
sure,
the schedule
sure,
on Facebook. It is there,
sure,
and you will see a picture of bowling, right?
sure,
And
sure, sure.
so yes,
Andrew,
okay.
Andrew, one thing. If I take some, do you like spice food, or my wife cooking very good? It's really good. I also
Um,
I also
yeah,
cook good.
I like spicy chicken with jalapeno pepper.
Chicken is very normal. Beef is good, or
Okay, yeah, okay. Spicy beef. I like
okay,
spicy beef.
spicy beef and like shrimp or like this.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. I
So
will
yes.
take I will take it from my home.
Okay, so I'll see
Okay.
you. Elijah is here.
Sure,
Okay.
sure, sure. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Take care,
Okay.
Saiful,
Good
and have
evening.
a great night.
Good
Take
evening,
care.
sir. Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye. So
Hi,
Elijah,
Andrew.
why did you leave, Elijah?
I didn't want to interrupt, so
No,
I
it's
thought.
okay because it's a normal procedure. So what
Uh-huh.
happens is at the end of the interview, while interviewing somebody, I normally let the other person in, so there is a connection, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a plan. Don't worry. Yeah, because I want. Okay, I forgot to tell you that I thought that you were gonna stay, and then suddenly you left. But don't worry.
Okay, I thought maybe I should come back 2 minutes. Yeah, in two
Yeah, don't
minutes.
worry. You look
Yeah.
fantastic today.
Oh, thank you. You look sharp.
Thanks. Okay, so I just want to remind you that this conversation is recorded. Okay, let me
Hmm.
just double check if it is indeed recorded.
I
Okay.
think it
Yeah. Yes,
is.
it is. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can see the red dart
red
uh,
dot. Yeah.
bullseye.
Both
Okay.
eyes.
So okay. Tonight, Elijah, we're gonna talk about your learning experience in my class. I know that
Hmm.
you are a new student, but I'm very sure that you have the bird's eye view of what the class is all about. Okay.
Hmm.
So the first question for you, Elijah, is what was the most valuable experience you learned this term in Andrew Taylor's class?
I think it would be a good a good learning attitude. You know, so learning English is not an easy thing for me. Especially, it's not easy to make it a habit
to keep learning day by day. I may do it for a week, but well, it's I tend to just forget about it in the next week. But by joining this class and with your encouragement and also with all the team members' encouragement, the good vibe, and your good illustration, your great teaching, uh, the vivid communication, those interesting topic, uh, everything is interesting to me, and just remind me that well, today I got something to do. I need to do it next week. So it helped me to really establish a habit, a learning habit. I
Mhm.
think this is a very important thing for me. Yeah.
And what did you find most engaging or interesting in my class?
Uh, as you know, I only participated 3 sessions so far. I admit I missed one due to my personal issues, but I have to admit I love the activities in the last session. That's a random question. You have another student to ask me. This kind of you know activity is really useful, and it's not like it's very practical. You would encounter this kind of situation in your daily life, right? Someone just pops up and asks you some random questions like what how's the weather today, or what are you doing here, something like that. So
Mhm.
you wouldn't have any preparation for that, but still need to react to that in a appropriate way. So I I think it's really good that you paved some um, foundation for our communication before we did that activity. You told us some useful expressions, and so we have some basic understanding of what may come next. And in that activity, we we face the real challenges. I admit it's really interesting and useful. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
thank you. And what did you find challenging in my class?
Uh, I think it. I think probably it's the schedule. So I work every weekday from 8:30 to 5. So normally it's 6 to 7. I may either on my way to home, or it's cooking maybe sometimes. So I really cannot have really pay attention to it or fully focus on the class. So that's my own problem, not your design or anything. It's just my personal problem. I need to overcome that. But
Mhm.
moving forward, I think I can find some solution to that. Instead of uh, uh, cooking things myself, maybe I can just order the takeout food, right? So that I have some time for the class. Yeah, so that's
Yes.
it.
Yeah. 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 Like yes. Yes. What would you tell a prospective student who would ask you about the class?
I would
What would you
say,
tell
yeah, just you know, you shouldn't hesitate. This the is the best chance for you to improve your English. There is a very um, experienced teacher who can empower you not only in English learning but also in the uh, you know real world communication skill.
Hmm.
So I strongly recommend you to, you know, to follow his instructions to really engage in the class activities as much as you can, and really fully focus on the class. I think you would benefit the most. Unlike me, I think I need to work on that in the next term
Yes.
to just
Yeah,
fix my.
you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so one student mentioned you
Oh, really?
during the interview, and mention about your comfort level, like when you're a new student but you feel so comfortable and confident to speak. And that student said to me that must have come from you, Andrew, because you made Elijah very comfortable from the very beginning. Any reaction?
Mhm. Yeah, I think I we have to give credit to you because of your teaching and everything. You just like you said, you made me feel comfortable at the first place. So I had the courage to to speak up, even though I made some uh grammar errors. I know, but uh, you didn't discourage me, and instead you encouraged me to speak more. So I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, like the students, they like you very much. They said, "Oh, look at Elijah. He's new in the class, but he's very confident. He's not scared to speak. He's he's full of joy." Like such things
Thank
they
you.
told me. And
I don't know
then,
who she or
yeah, what,
he
what
is, but
yeah.
thank
So,
you.
Elijah, what do you remember about your first day in my class?
I remember we did uh, an activity, an interview, mock mock interview actually,
Hmm.
right? So interview so the communication between interviewer and interviewee, and several. So you ask students to take their turns to join the class, uh, and it's just like a role play, yeah,
Hmm.
and after that you asked for the feedback from the so-called interviewer,
Hmm.
and what's their opinions on the so-called interviewees, and you summarize, and also uh, we made a conclusion who got the job
Good job,
eventually,
right?
right? Yeah, yeah. So that's the
Yes.
my first day. I didn't participate very much because it's my first
Yeah, yeah.
day.
It's your first
Yeah,
day.
but I had a very deep impression about that. I think it's really engaging. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, thank you so much. So, what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
I really would like to learn more vocabularies, improve my uh, verbal communication, and to be more professional, to learn more professional English in
Mhm.
the workplace, to be more confident uh, in in communication. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my goal.
yes. That's actually gonna be one of my focus, workplace communication, and
Hmm.
I wrote a book about workplace communication,
Mm.
uh, and I wrote it like I think 11 years ago, but I need to update the information
Oh.
before I release the book to the students. Like, and I'm gonna post that book to our Facebook page. Are you a member?
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
I
yes.
am.
And then you see it. Let me know. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, let me just let Rosa in. So, Elijah, you have been a classy student, and thank you so much for your hard work and your dedication as a student. Don't worry
Thank you
about
so
like
much.
sometimes if you cannot come to class because of time constraint. Don't worry about it. I totally understand. It's a part of my training to be able to be flexible and to be supportive of the students, not
Thank
just
you so
rules,
much.
rules, rules. So don't worry about
Hmm.
it. I completely understand.
I really
So,
appreciate that. All right.
so
Thank you.
yeah. So,
Bye,
Siva,
Rosa.
so Elijah, come to class tomorrow at 6 o'clock or
Six.
anytime you can. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
and everybody is gonna be here.
All right. Okay. See you tomorrow at
Okay,
6.
I'll see you.
All
Take
right.
care. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
See you, Andrew. See you.
Okay. See you.
Bye,
Bye. Bye.
Rosa. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Rosa. Rosa, I did not let you in 5 minutes ago because you came too early.
Yes, I'm always in hurry.
Yeah, you came too early, and because I was talking with Elijah, that's why I did not let you in. And thank you for coming back on time
Okay.
because Alicia was this in the same situation. She came 10 minutes early, and I did not let her in. She left, and
And
she
she
never came
didn't
back.
came.
No,
Oh,
she
okay.
did not. Maybe she was thinking, oh, maybe no class today. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why, in the class, Rosa, it's really very, very important that you pay attention to the teacher because sometimes the teacher will throw information and will not repeat it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Yes.
Yeah, because also there were two students who were trying to enter the class today, and I did not let them in because they should have come yesterday. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, oh,
Yes. Okay. So anyway, I just want to remind you, Rosa, that this conversation is not a test, and this conversation is recorded. And tonight we're gonna talk about your learning experience in my class. Okay. Um, Now, what was the most valuable experience you learned in Andrew Taylor's class?
At first, I want to say that I sincerely thank to Andrew
Mhm.
for all support and guidance throughout the class. Um, your teaching, your way of teaching, and your style made enjoyable and engaging me to attend to the class. I really uh, appreciate your patience and you encourage, your class, your style, your technique is not just teaching. You make a class like I always thought I sit with my friends and I want to talk with my friends. It's not like a class, and you convey the point uh, with a good technique to the student, and the way you explain things clearly affect to understand the meaning of the lesson, the meaning of the words, and also you taught us the culture, how to communicate, how
Mhm.
to act, how to behave in Canadian society.
Mhm.
So you always motivated us to improve, and that made a big difference for me. This this class really helps me build confidence
Mhm.
in my English skills, and I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful for your efforts. Thank you for being such a great teacher. I say it from my deep.
Yeah, I believe you and I feel you, right? Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, Rosa, for those beautiful words.
Mm,
And those are beautiful and heartfelt. Okay, Rosa, but my class is not perfect, right? Um,
Yes, your
what
class is
has
perfect.
been the most challenging experience for you in my class? Like, what is there a lesson that you found difficult?
No, it was actually it was not difficult for me. Uh, the most challenging things for me to find a way to entrance to your class because
Oh,
I
really?
was yes, I was in queue for 3 months.
Really?
Yes, it takes a lot of time
Oh,
to
you lost a lot of
enroll.
lessons, right?
Yes. So when I attend to your class, I really enjoy, and nothing was difficult for me because I think the way of describing the verb, the vocabulary, everything was perfect for
Yeah, thank you, Rosa. I actually admire you very much when you did the when you volunteered for the job interview.
me.
Yes, at that time you did fantastic. You did
Really?
fantastic. Yeah, in the job interview, and I was like thinking that the students would choose you, right? but they chose, but they chose um, Liza and. And Mace,
Actually,
which is also a good, which is also an accurate choice. But I was also rooting for you because of your performance. You did a fantastic job.
thank you. Actually, I thought because the most of the students were together from many months ago, so they
Mm.
are more familiar with
And connected, right?
yes, connected. And I'm new students, so maybe for that because they don't know me, and also they don't know my skills.
Yes.
But I'm I'm sure it was fair.
Yeah, yeah. It was fair, and
Yeah.
I totally feel it was fair. The decision was fair. But I
Yes.
was just saying to you that you were very strong
Thank
during
you.
that
Actually,
interview.
it was in my mind to ask you about my performance
Yeah,
because
unfortunately.
I get many interviews, and actually, I'm very comfortable for recently for all the interviews.
Mhm.
But it was important to know your idea, your opinion about
No,
my
you were you
performance.
were you were excellent. You were excellent during that job interview, and I don't know what happened. That like the recording
No.
disappeared. The recording disappeared, but May's recording stayed, and I don't know why. And this recording was very very important because I wanted the students to review
Mm,
to review themselves, right? But it disappeared, and I don't know the reason why. And probably during that time the the board was updating something and it was affected. I'm not very sure.
okay.
Okay, so Rosa, what how do you feel about the atmosphere in the class?
Actually, I think your role is very important, and you connect every student together to participate in the activities, and you didn't force anybody
Hmm.
because the environment of the class is really was really friendly, and it was really warm. So I think most of the students want to participate and try to attend to the class. Most of them are really working, but they try to attend to the class because you motivated the student.
Yes, yeah, like somebody said this. Evelyn said to me that as well. Like she's so busy, but when it is 6 o'clock, actually Louis said like when it is 10 minutes before 6, he will start preparing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Set up himself and everything. Thank you so much, Rosa. So Rosa, someone asked you a question about, oh, is Andrew a good teacher? I want my teacher is sending me to Andrew. What would you tell this person about me, about Andrew Taylor?
If Andrew accepts your permission to attend to the class, you are lucky because Andrew is a very professional teacher. I suggest to try to attend to register to Andrew class.
Okay.
Really,
Yeah, thank you, Rosa. Um,
I have a
what?
question.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I can ask it at the end of the
Later. Okay.
talk.
So, Rosa, what about my teaching style or methodology that you like very much?
You're, I think you're like you play. It's like a movie. You play very smooth and really your act very professional. I always thought I wa- I watch movie, and you are very you have a very strong energy,
Hmm. Every day, right?
really, and you're laughing. It's very important.
Hmm. Yes. Like it shows
So
that I enjoy my job and I enjoy the my time with the students, right?
most of the students which are attend to the ESL classes are newcomers, and they have a lot of stress, a lot of things in their mind.
Yeah.
But when they attend to your class, you're just joking, laughing, and they they think, okay, it's not difficult.
Hmm.
I can do that. I can learn. I can speak. So it's
Yeah,
effective.
Sheila, yes. One student, one Egyptian student, said to me in the past. She said, um, "I thought English was difficult, but when I came to your class, I found English easy." Yes, she told me, and that was a great compliment, you know. Yes. And how do you feel about the environment in the classroom?
It was friendly.
You like everybody, you enjoy everybody, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yes. I'm new in this class,
Yeah.
but I enjoy. And
You enjoy and
I,
you saw a strong sense of family, right? A
yes,
strong sense of
really.
family. Yes.
Yeah.
And the last question is, what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
I should be more energetic person
Mhm.
and motivate to learn more from you. I should use your knowledge. I should
Mm.
learn because you teach us a good material, a good things to us, and convey
Mm.
essential things to the students. So I should use it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, now you can ask your question.
My uncle want to immigrant to Canada next month, and they want to attend to ESL classes. So I want to push them to attend to your class, but they are from basic.
But do
They
you know
are
their
not
level?
beginner.
Okay, no,
Mm,
but they cannot come to my class if they are the
uh,
beginner, right? But they
okay.
can come to the day class, and
Mm,
uh, and they can come to another teacher, and yeah, because I don't teach beginner.
okay. And they should go again to YMCA and
Yeah, they have to have a test. They have to
test.
go to the testing center,
Okay,
and if they take okay, the testing center, the assessment center will
okay,
determine what level they are, which
okay,
class they're going to go, and if they want to attend day class, then they will attend classes in person.
okay.
In our school, the night school is always is only online, and also the
Mm,
weekend class only online. So if they attend the day class, then they have to go in person.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, okay.
And they
So
should be in
Rosa,
queue, in
yeah,
long queue.
yeah, and
Okay.
also if you need more information in the future, you can just message me on Messenger.
In
Yeah,
Facebook
message
Messenger.
me on Messenger, and I
Yeah,
can
I
give
have.
you more information if
Okay,
your family, your cousins, they arrive in Canada. Like I can guide them what to do.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank
Okay,
you.
so I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you
Okay,
tomorrow. Come at 6 o'clock.
okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Have a
take
good
care,
night.
Rosa. Nice
Have a
talking with
good
you.
night. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good
Bye
night.
bye. You too.
Okay, bye. So I've just finished my interview with the students today. Tonight is the second day, second night, and I had a great time. I actually feel so great listening to what the students have been saying during the interview. I am like just so grateful. This profession has allowed me to inspire, to elevate, and to empower other people, especially the newcomers to Canada. And I'm just grateful that God has allowed me to do this. I will forever remember this experience, especially this class has always been, we are like a family. So, all of you, if you're watching this video, I just want to let you know that I put my whole heart in making sure that this class becomes successful. And even this is just online, I just feel that we are brothers and sisters, we are family. Okay, and I love all of you. Okay, cheers, everybody. God is good. God will always support us and protect us. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. I hope to see you soon. Okay, you, all of you.